Welcome to this week's Motivational Moment. Today we've come inside the library, Terry Fox Library here in Poco, and we're in the Remembering Terry Fox Gallery, and we're very fortunate that the library here has such a beautiful display, including one of Terry's original prosthetic legs and his special socks that he always wore on his prosthesis. Today I'd like to just take a moment while we're back here and sort of grassroots remembering Terry to go back to our policies and guidelines that really originated from Terry's wishes, and a little bit of the language used that connects to those. So first of all, I'd like to talk about sponsorship. Now, I'm sure many of you are very aware that the Terry Fox Foundation does not enter into sponsorship arrangements of any kind. But that said, so often we hear the use sponsored by out of context. So for example, when we have fruits and vegetables donated to a run site, then we might say that these fruits and vegetables have been sponsored by ABC Grocery. Well, that sponsorship has a particular meaning, a particular definition, whereby somebody is getting something in return for their donation. And so we would very much prefer it if you could avoid using that language wherever possible, to avoid people getting confused, because so many other charities do enter into sponsorship arrangements, and that's fine, but we want to distinguish ourselves and be very clear that that's not something that we do. Similarly, one of the other things that again came up recently actually was the use of the word proceeds. And again, proceeds has a very particular meaning, saying that beyond expenses, after we've taken away expenses, the proceeds are. It's used a lot of times where it's retail sales, where something is sold for $10 and for every $1 of it goes to, and so the proceeds are going to the Terry Fox Foundation. We do not, under our policies and guidelines, accept proceeds from events. So wherever there's a Terry Fox event, 100% of the funds raised, funds given in Terry's name, have to come to the foundation, and as I'm sure you're all aware, any costs associated with that have to be covered by donation. So again, it's very misleading to the public if we inappropriately use the word proceeds when we're talking about funds raised at a Terry Fox event, and we just ask you all to be cognizant of that, thinking about that when you're using language about your run and promoting the run, particularly if you're talking to the media. So that's our little tip for this week. Thank you so much for all you do, and have a good week.